Well, if your ducts are rusting, molding, or you hear them gurgling, you may need to talk
Quack.
to ECLS.
The
We are
ducts.
talking about heating and air ducts, not your lawn ornaments or anything that may look like a duck, but these things.
Not a fowl.
This doesn't even quack like one.
Tulsa's got a big problem with rusty ducts. We put our ducts underneath in the slab, and of course you would be able to tell because your air registers are in the floor.
Correct.
And what can happen with those, and why are you in business?
Okay. Well, when they put the metal ducts in the ground, they put a galvanizing on them to protect them. Well, that goes away.
You call it a sacrificial coating.
Yes, yeah, the galvanizing's great at first, but it sacrifices itself.
Helps it last longer.
Correct.
The metal lasts longer.
And a side benefit is mold wouldn't grow on the galvanizing. Now, when that galvanizing goes away, you get two problems. You get rust and you get mold, both unhealthy for you. Dirt starts entering your system.
Well, now, some houses have a rust problem in their ducts and some don't.
Correct.
So what's the difference?
Age and amount of water under the house, they're all rusting. Some of them don't need to be repaired right now. All houses are going to need a roof eventually. But in most cases, the ducts, because you can't see them, are in far worse condition than you imagine.
Sure. And it depends on how much water is getting underneath. I mean, if you have great drainage, they may last a long time.
Right.
But if you don't, then they will start to rust quicker because there's more moisture there. Yeah. And that's where we were talking about, in introducing this segment earlier in the program, I'd mentioned how much money this can save you if you do it at the right time and you don't wait until your ducts have completely rusted through.
Correct.
And then you have nothing for this white stuff, and I call it white stuff. I don't mean to insult your product, but you don't have anything for this white stuff to stick to. So what do you recommend? When do you do it?
I recommend a video. And we've always given people, if we go in to do a video and there's no rust, we will give you your money back on the video. That's
really?
How confident we are that there's rust in every system.
Okay.
Now, not every system that we find rust, we're going to say you have to repair it now. We may tell them, wait a year, wait 2 years, you're okay. You're getting good,
rust,
clean seed.
There's a calculation. You know how quickly rust is going to progress once you see it.
We've got an idea, yeah. And now you can't always tell by just looking in the register in the floor either. Sometimes what we call the boot will look in great condition. We put a camera in there and it's gone. Because
the level or the height of the ducts underneath the slab, like the plenum, is going to be the lowest point, and then it's going to blow from there. So you could have a lot of rust in one certain area because that's where all the water drains to.
Exactly.
Now, and the water can get in through these joints underneath.
Correct.
It can either rust through here or it can get in through the joints. And what you're doing when you seal this, you're putting this coating in here, which is a patented coating.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
You're putting that in there and it's sealing all of these joints?
Yeah, we're going in and sealing the system.
How do you know that?
We get to see it with the camera while we're doing it. That's
the
part of our
spray head
patents.
has a camera. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're actually watching the coating go on. It goes on in a 360-degree pattern inside the ducts, and it builds a rubber duct within your rusty duct.
How long does it take to do a house that's, say, 1,500 square foot?
Normally between 3 and 6 hours.
It's not bad. So I've seen houses that I walk into, and by the heating vent, I see moisture on windows, or I'll see some bubbling paint. Does that mean there's maybe a problem?
That generally means there's moisture under the house, or you've got a drain clogged on your A coil of your heating and air unit.
It's backing up into the...
Right, and you're getting water in the ducts, and as the air blows over it, it's causing too much humidity in the home, and you're getting water on the windows. It feels humid in the house, and that can set up to grow mold, so that's a bad situation.
So this is something that reduces or protect. It's an antifungal material. Is that what it is?
Yes, it's absolutely.
Now, here's the last thing, because I really ran you through the ringer when it came to having you on the program, because I like to make sure that there's something substantial and that it's not a fly-by-night thing. Right. And I think most of my viewers know that. The issue with this is you warrant it. It's accepted by most inspectors.
Yes.
Have you talked to an inspector who doesn't like it yet? Or
no,
you had to show
I haven't
them.
talked to every inspector, but most of them I've talked to, and I've had meetings at Orca, and you know they all know about
Orca
it.
being the organization that
of whales,
the professional,
yeah.
the professional organization
Exactly.
that many or most inspectors
are part
members.
of. Exactly, and that's what they base their what they do their inspections on. And the big companies all love us, and we've never failed an inspection.
Well, I want to point out one thing before we go. This we specifically cut and pulled off so we could kind of see how
Correct.
it was. This is difficult to pull off. It is stuck.
Excellent.
And so find out more about this product. If you think your only option is to move your ducts overhead, especially if you have a two-story, that can be very expensive. This can seal what you have. It can be provide some great health benefits because you're reducing the mold and some of the allergens. Give Tim a call at 830-0394.
Correct.
830-0394 ECLS. Or you can find them online at TulsaHomeCare.com. I'm Darryl Baskin. You are watching The Future of Real Estate. We'll be back with Mortgage Meltdown, what's really happening. Jeff Sargent at Pinnacle Mortgage.